Hey, gang. Give me 1 second. Running a little hot behind. Not by much. Hey, Brian. How you doing, Jordan? How you Jordan?
Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy it hurts.
Media's in the house. Alright, go back up. I had to get my caption going and put it on my my son's cat so I could see what he was saying. Bella Streams, hey darling, welcome
Hello.
back.
I'm gay.
Hello. I'm gay. Hey Cam. Jack Staff, welcome. Hey Josh Goolsey. Samuel, welcome. I'm bored right now. Welcome to the chat. Y'all make me laugh with some of y'all's names. What's up? We're about to do some tanking. Grandma's not so very well at tanking. I'm a healer, but we're hoping that my little tank shield will give us the luck. Hey, greetings from Chile. Hey, Dorlin, how are you? I don't think he. Oh, you're not working today. Yay, we have Langsley today. My day is going good. I am not working right now. I got to play a little bit of Minecraft before I got to, and that's not why I was late, I promise. I actually, I went to go use the restroom, y'all, and while I was up, I'm like, I wanted a cookie, and plus I had to go get my snack. But technically, I guess you could say that I'm late because of Minecraft, because, well, had I stopped playing Minecraft earlier, I would have gone to the restroom earlier and would have gotten my cookies earlier and could have got back here earlier, so we're going to blame it on Minecraft. You know what? I don't care. Hello, Cognizant. How are you doing? Are you half asleep? You know you can work, baby, and lay down in the fort. Oh yeah, I love my chocolate chip cookies, and these are no sugar added. I mean, they still have carbs, so they've got sugar, but it's not the good gooey ones that you get out of the oven. And thank you for the follow, baby. Okay, so our ad break. We actually went in and looked again. Cam was able to find a video on the best use of ads and not having them. You have to have ads, which is not going to let you get away with streaming without ads. Without this 6-minute rollout thing and I'm like, no, I'm not going to have people coming into my stream and sitting through 6 minutes worth of ads. Especially if they don't know who I am and what I do and how much fun we can have. So I went off that video and it's 3 minutes an hour. So when the ads pop up, it's 3 minutes. Sucks, but that's about all I could do without having the rollout coming in, because the guy on the video made a point. It's just like if I'm new to a new streamer and I want to look, how motivated am I to sit for 6 minutes and watch ads waiting to see who they are and what they do. So yeah, there's that. Hey Katie, how you doing, Dorlin? I thought it was so cool to see you on Facebook Reel. But I had it. Oh, yay! Yeah, unfortunately that's my second. My first one got zapped because it was tied to one that got hacked and then attached to some Instagram, and they were like, you have to report that. Well, by the time that I went over there and was going to report it, it was no longer an account and nobody was to listen, so I lost the original one. So I'm just trying to like get the people back on that one. Because I post on, what are all my things? I'm on Blue Sky, Facebook, Twitter. I put a notification out for my Discord, YouTube. Seems like I'm missing something. TikTok. Oh, and I do have an Instagram. I try to make certain that things go out, you know, hey, streaming and all that happy stuff. So, yeah, a little bit so I can hear. Hey, Zars. It's kind of going really fast. And happy birthday to whoever said they evidently had a birthday, because somebody said happy birthday. Oh, Katie, hey, happy birthday, darling. If you're still here at the end of the stream, remind me and I will do the birthday song. I don't do it during the streams anymore because that took up like a lot of streaming time because people kept popping in and saying it was their birthday and I would stop what I was doing and sing the song, and so yeah, there's that. Thank you. I don't know why I can't remember. That's on my social link. Courtesy of the beautiful and wonderful media. So, yay! Okay, so we're doing tank. Aren't you supposed to be on your honeymoon? I mean, asking. Hey, yo, master, how you doing, baby? If y'all missed it on Tuesday, check out the VOD. It's around the 9 o'clock time. You can see the timer up here. But we did the in-game wedding thing, and it was absolutely adorable. I absolutely loved it. I still just can't get over how well that metallic thread popped underneath that black dress so beautifully in-game. So. Oh, he's not good. Might get on 14. Yeah, I've had a couple people just like, you're making me want to get back into this, you know, whether it be Minecraft or 14, and it's just like, do it. Okay, so let's see. Where are we going? We had already picked it up. Oh, that's right. We have to go all the way to the foundation. I had only picked it up. I was going to say, hopefully that grabbed the lines as well. Yeah, he's on there. Alright. See how close I can get to it. A narwhal back there. Yeah, that was the one I was just like, how does it sound familiar? Okay. But yeah, I'm curious to see what is, I mean, I like the tank here, but it's just not pink. If it isn't Gran'ma, what'll it be? I'll have a glass of mead. I mean, water. I want water. A lad from the Western continent. See, I mean, I'll take a lad from the Western continent too. Is he supposed to like need my help with tanking? Well, I can't be going around gossiping about the comings and goings of my customers, now can I? That's a quick way to an empty tavern. But I suppose, since you're you, I can make an exception just this one. A lad very much like the one you described walked through my door not long ago. Was asking anyone whose ear he could bend about some stolen narwhal or something that he was after. Usually you buy someone a drink before interrogating him, but not him. Nobody knew what he was going on about, but he was determined. Asked where else in Ishgard people might gather to flap their lips. So I told him to head to the jeweled crozier. If you leave now, I reckon he'll still be there. You'll know him when you see him. Trust me. Oh, Lord. What's this man gonna look like? Oh, thank you, darling. I love them. I like kitty ears. And I have them set up to cycle through all the colors. Okay, so we're going to the shopping area. Heaven's Horde was one of your favorite expansions? Not mine. It reminded me too much of some real life things. But I'm glad it was. My favorite one actually is Shadowbringer still. Even though we've gone through Endwalker's a lot of fun. Dawn Trail is a lot of fun, but I am still just hung on the emotional roller coaster that was Shadowbringers. And the best, in my opinion only, and we know about opinions. They're like buttholes. Everybody's got one, they all stink. But anyway, my opinion is had the best bad guy, who I ended up loving because he was such a great setup for a bad guy. I mean, in itself, and then you end up just absolutely just loving him later. But yeah, that has to still be my favorite X-Pack. So yeah, I cried more with Shadowbringers than I did with any other X-Pack. Now, I did cry, and all of them have made me cry to one point or the other. Not so much with Dawn Trail. I mean, yeah, there were a couple of moments where I was teary-eyed. I'm talking full on grabbing the tissue box and ugly crying. Shadowbringers, hands down for me. Oh, thank you, darling. I'm glad it makes your day better. Okay. Hot-blooded youth. 'Cause I'm hot-blooded. Well, okay then. Bunch of useless. By the narwhal's horn, you'd think manners keep people warm for how desperately these people cling to them. And here I'm trying to rid their city of a thief. Hi, I'm Grandma Lullaphil. I'm here to thank you. Yes? It seems you know me, but I don't think I've ever seen you before. I'd remember. Is it because I'm short? Oh, Leos and Iqui sent you. We probably just botched it up, and I'm sure that media's gonna like put the phonetic out there, so I know how to say it next time. Even across the ocean, she can sense when I'm in trouble. Well, I won't deny a helping hand. Lozeniqui. Okay, thank you. Lozen. Ick! Me! I should be able to remember that. Lozen. Iqui! I'm pretty certain I've got the wrong enunciations on the syllables, but I'm just saying. I said it just like you put it out there. Just with a little flair. Well, I won't deny a helping hand, especially one with her blessing. I'm having no luck getting information from these people. It seems there are unwritten rules regarding favors that no one's bothered to tell me. I got you, fool. Thank you for the follow, darling. I know the thieves traveled here, but that's where the trail runs cold. I thought it'd only be a matter of time until they used the cradle to commit some misdeed or another, but it seems nothing is amiss within or without Ishgard's walls. I have only a description to go on, although it's availed me nothing so far. A woman of race known in this land as Elizin. She has striking red hair, and of course it's an Elizin, and eyes the color of rust. A scar dominates her forehead, and a mole rests upon her lips. She came to my village posing as a scholar with an interest in the cradle. Although she gave us a name, I know now it was a lie, just like everything else that spewed from her mouth. I get that. You know how I know he was lying? His mouth was open. Sorry, not sorry. We're moving on now. Miss Koala, hey darling, you saw my video on Instagram. Thank you.
Am not Alphino!
Hi Maria, how you doing, darling? The bounty of meat, vegetables, and fruit she offered was worth its weight in gold to us. After the cold snap we suffered last year, we couldn't afford to turn her away. Oh, how you doing, darling?
Happy
Good.
Pride!
Yay, happy Pride! Yeah, we have a whole month of that. Oh, are we in it now, or is that next month? It has just been so crazy. When is Pride Month? June. Okay. I thought it was. I'm like, oh my God, did I miss it? But yeah, I love everybody every day. But we actually have like a month to really jazz it up for everybody. Guitar guy, hey darling, how are you doing? Welcome to Grandma's channel. Let's see, the bounty of meat, vegetables, and fruit she offered was worth its weight in gold to us. After the cold snap we suffered last year, we couldn't afford to turn her away. But looking back, I realized how brazen her deception was. Although she wore the robes of a scholar, she moved with the poise of a predator. I marked her as a fearsome warrior the moment I laid eyes upon her. Of course, she wouldn't have been able to travel so far north on her own if she wasn't unseasoned, so I thought nothing of it at the time. It was my first misstep of many. You are she, they, yay! Hey, sunshine, how you doing, cutie pie? That's all I know. It's not much, but if you see even the smallest scrap of a clue in there, it'd be a damn sight better than what I currently have. I'm he, him. Yay! I am she, her, and Grandma. I am my own pronoun. Let's see. Few scholars study in Ishgard without passing through the astrologicum. If she feels even an ounce of guilt, she would seek penance. I think we're going up to the cathedral. A skilled sword would be known among the knights of the congregation. Yeah, okay. We'll go with the last one. Astrologicum. And there's that ick again. There's a lot of ick in Ishgard. Ishgard. Ignore me. No, I can't say that. But that was like hours ago. I haven't been drinking, but I did have one shot after work. But it was literally, like half a shot. I have mead, and it's peanut butter and jelly mead. And yes, it has the flavor of liquid peanut butter and jelly, and it's absolutely wonderful. And every now and then, when I go to my little altar thing, I will get like a little thing and thank you, and tilt it back, you know? Also, little Grandma in that Gunbreaker is both hilarious and adorable. She looks... Grandma gonna kick butt. Or at least she'll butt. I don't know. Nice, was it? I suppose that's what you call these deadly-looking fellas clad in steel. Yeah, you may be on to something there. But where would we find one willing to speak? I happen to know a few. I went through it at the barracks near the tavern. I know the way. I'll meet you there. Just don't go upsetting and pissing anybody else off. These elephants, man. You gotta watch them. Especially when you're shorter than them, they'll bonk ya. No! But yeah, I want to see how that metallic pink replays on it when we get this one done. Alright, got a knife. And I may have turned that little... Georgia weather does not know what it wants to do. I like freeze half the day and then start burning out the other half. So I turned a little air conditioner unit on that I have. And it has not been on 30 minutes maybe. And I'm already going, okay. Where's the... Yeah, my jacket's way over there. If I'm getting up to get my jacket, I'll just get up and cut that off. Why, Mistress Falafel, what brings you to the congregation? I need you to be nice to my friend here. This Passage of the Unbound is not a name I have heard before, but if one of their numbers has brought an artifact of great power to Ishgard, we would be ill-advised to suffer their presence. Yay! You got one! But we shall act on this information at once. If there is aught that would threaten the peace, then it is our duty to root it out. Consider the knights of the congregation at your disposal. Thank you for hearing us out, truly. Now, does anything about the description we shared ring a bell? An elven woman with red hair and eyes the color of rust. Wait! You said she bore a scar on her forehead, yes? And the mole? No, it could not be. You know who she is? Well, such information is usually privy only to those within our order. Pray understand my hesitation. What? Weren't you listening to anything we told you? She's too dangerous to be left alone. This isn't the time for secrecy. I know I'm a stranger in your city, but I can't stand by while innocent lives that might be at risk. And yeah, I gotta cut that AC off. Okay, anyways, if you can't, there you go. If you can't trust him, then trust me. That's what I'm gonna do when I get back. Give me 1 second. No, it's just right over here. I made certain it was like within my headset reach. For when I'm playing other games and stuff, even when I'm not streaming. Okay. It's still a little cool, but you know what? We'll get there. Alright. If you can't trust him, trust me. You know me. I'm Gran'ma. I help save your city. You are right, of course. If the hero who ended the Dragonfall War is not worthy of our trust, then who is? Very well. Master Tintoa, pray accept my apologies. Although you may not be Ishgardian, your desire to keep his people safe is plain to see. We shall place our trust in you as Mistress Lalafell has. I'm glad we see eye to eye. Now then, what do you know of this thief? Your description called back some old memories. Memories of a knight named Ffxiv. Merely recalling her story makes me ill at ease, but the mark she left upon our honorable order was black as pitch. None know of her whereabouts since she was expelled from the congregation. I had thought living with the shame of her deeds would be punishment enough, but if she now consorts with villains that threaten the very foundation of order, it is clear we can suffer her freedom no longer. I shall inform my superiors of this development and suggest that the congregation does all in its power to track down Ffxiv and place her in custody. It was so awesome and funny. I love watching your streams. Oh, thank you, darling. I appreciate it. If we learn aught of value, I promise to share it with you at once. Really? That's more than we could have asked. I suppose we ought to consider what to do in the meantime. Care to join me over there, Gran'ma? He just trusted you with that information and you can't trust him to listen in on what you want to tell me? I guess not. Okay. I get it. Yes, I make my own sound effects. So, we have a name. Leothin, a former Knight of Ishgard. That means she knows how to hide herself in the city well. Grasping about at straws won't get us anywhere. My own unfamiliarity does little to help our chances, but we may have no choice but to wait until the knights discover a lead. Nevertheless, I intend to spend every waking moment learning more about this city and its workings. As for you, I only ask that you be ready to move at a moment's notice. Until then, be well. Hey, look, I'm well. At a moment's notice. Sleepless in Ishtar. Well, at least it's not sleepless in Seattle. Tintella is eyeing each passing Ishgardian with curiosity. Okay, don't make it creepy, dude. There you are, Gran'ma. I've been walking Ishgard streets whenever I've been able, and I've taken to searching for any sleeping people. You see, the land I'm from isn't much warmer than this, and people know not to tempt fate by dozing off in the open air. Even those blind with drink manage to find their way home somehow. I figured the only force powerful enough to overcome that instinct for self-preservation would be the cradle. So if we find a sleeper exposed to the elements, we might very well discover Leothin nearby. I'm so sorry, but I need to go for lacrosse. Oh, have fun, darling. We'll see you when you get back. Hope you win. I can't imagine she brought it all this way just to remain idle. It's a tedious prospect, but we need to scour every back alley and shadowed walkway before anyone catches something much worse than a cold. You play lax, too? Oh, is that lacrosse, too? Oh, that's cute. That's cute. I like that. Yay! Yeah, I didn't know what lacrosse was until probably a handful of years ago. I saw some people stick in net, and I'm like, what is that? And they explained what it was, and I was like, well, that's cool. I didn't know what rugby was either about a decade ago until I worked with a guy who grew up in the UK. Evidently, that's the sport right there, and it's like, yeah, fun with that. Let's see. Oh, cat thing. Such an itty bitty shield that boy's got. Mistress Lalafell, Master Tintoa, I bring good tidings. You found her. Good. The Temple Knights wasted no time in distributing handbills across Ishgard containing Leothin's description. These efforts have already borne fruit. We but recently received a report of someone matching her features being sighted. Really? Where? She was sighted near Camp Dragonhead by a patrolling sentry. He described a woman with red hair and a distinct scar on her forehead. The outpost can be reached by passing through the gates of judgment and heading east. Once there, speak with Sir Eugenio for the full report. Or Eugenois. I don't know. I'm not French. I knew she'd show herself. Let's hurry, Gran'ma. We're early in the things. We're either going to just miss her or she's going to escape. If I just leaving Gran'ma. Come on, Gran'ma. Oh, he's going to take you there. Take me home tonight. Oh, wow. And right there. I was informed that you were on your way. This is concerning the report by one of our sentries, yes? He cited a woman matching the description in the handbill sent by the congregation. She was heading south along the footpath, but that is all we know. Yes? This is Eugeno. Quit my Uber. What? Hold fast. I shall succeed at once. I guess we get to go fight something. What happened? A shipment of supplies was waylaid by a monstrous beast. A contingent of Temple Knights should have been protecting it, but something is amiss. Had to get off straight. I'll start in less than a minute, gang. They need our help. We would be in your debt. The shipment was attacked on the road west of the observatorium. I shall muster more knights. Please go find my men before any lives are lost. Who got it, dude? Where are we going? Oh, wow. Way down there. Holy cow. Alright. Okay, this is the one I have to be all but... Who I like? Yeah. Look. All but underneath it, or it tells me I'm not close enough, and it's like, really? Like, I could lean over and lick the bottom of it, and I'm not close enough? I'm not going to lick the bottom of it. I don't know what that means. I'm just saying. But yeah, I've got my waters. Got my waters. What was it? Oh, it was a, wow, daily quest or something. Okay. They should be close, right? I guess I should have put my tank stance on, huh? I'll search the other side of the river. Grandma, you search further down the road and keep your wedding. Good Lord! Your weapon at the ready. Gotcha. Alright, so we're going this way and Royal Guard. Let's go pretend I know how to tank. I'd break ends in a minute and a half. I guess that's one of the 3 minutes of the hour. Yay! Oh no! I will give you 3 guesses as to what my gamepad layout is. 1 second. Oh! It's not Final Fantasy XIV. It is Minecraft. Alright. I mean, not that I was worried. You kicked butt, but yeah. There we go. Now I can jump. Yeah, I can do the thing now. Okay. Told y'all I didn't know how to tank. Can't even have the right profile on my gamepad. I'm just gonna stand there. And I'm gonna look fierce. Roar! You say this. We were almost... You won't be... Not a moment too soon. See the whole thing. You won't be feasting today. The wide-eye watches eternal, and eternal is the sleep it bestows. Okay. I'm not... There we go. Uh-oh. Man down, man down. Men down, men down. We failed. No, they're not. Just look. They're asleep is all. Good. Good. Our trusty chocobos suddenly became unsure on their feet, and the wagon toppled onto the side of the road. There was nothing for it but to fix the damage on the spot. The Temple Knights went to secure the area, but before they knew it, each and every one of them had fallen asleep where they were standing. Then the beast attacked. It was just me before those snarling fangs. Is that what the narwhal does? Time to wake up. To sleep here any longer, and the cold will have you. Okay. It appears you are playing Final Fantasy. Good for you. Thank you, Toad Gemma. It's my favorite game. Oh, you put why? Why is it Final Fantasy? Ugh, what happened? I'm waiting for a response. We fell asleep, but we were patrolling. He must be mistaken. A Temple Knight would never shirk his duty so. Are you calling me a liar? I saw you fall over on your arms with my own eyes. If not for Sir Eugenio, quick response and the bravery of these warriors.
Hello?
Hello, Warp the Wolf. Hey, Toe Jammer, you gonna tell me why you call it that? If not for Sir Eugenio's quick response and bravery of these warriors, we all would be food for the vultures by now. The congregation will hear of this dereliction of duty, you can be sure. I don't think it was their fault. Now hold on just a moment. They aren't the ones to blame. A sacred relic of my people was stolen, and that's what it does. It puts you to sleep, I guess. Now isn't the time. Sorry, forget I said anything. I'm a follower, but I don't remember by who. It is okay. That's why I have that little thing. If you look, hang on, down here, it says, Grandma is so very thankful you're here and am grateful for a video or a person pointed you in my direction, but I hope you stay for the wonderful community, the content, and the fun. Hi, Miller Strings. How'd it go? Did you win? Whatever dizziness overtook the chocobo seems to have passed, so I'll resume my journey once the carriage is repaired. Assuming my guards are quite refreshed, I believe we can make it on our own. Please return the Captain Dragonhead and warm yourself. Thank you. Come on with our boots stuck in the snow. It's no coincidence that the giant birds and the two guards took leave of their senses around the same time. This is the work of the cradle. But even if Leofin was here, she is no longer. Let's return to the city and consider our next step. A pillow fort is a cozy, creative hideaway made by arranging pillows, blankets, and sometimes furniture to create a structure resembling a tent or a room. It's a popular activity for children, fostering imagination, problem solving, and spatial awareness. Okay. I like teleports. Teleports. We have teleports, y'all. Hello, port. I'm still waiting on an answer to that question, Toad Gamer. I just want to make certain they're not being rude about anything. We have received a report of the incident near Camp Dragonhead.
two of our own, sleeping on duty. Ah, the furry. Had you reached them even a moment later, this day would have been much darker. Although it pains me to say it, those two shall be punished as it befits the magnitude of their negligence. If I may, I don't believe the blame rests entirely on their shoulders. The cradle of the sleepless was used against them, I'm certain. Got disconnected. It happens. Sometimes Twitch just twitches. I'll say Twitch being Twitch, or Discord being Discord. Yes, you said it possesses the power to lull others into a deep sleep. I admit that would explain these exceptional circumstances. Regardless, they were still bested by their enemy, and their charge was almost killed as a result. Punishment is the only recourse. For real. I see. Harsh stance, maybe, but I can respect that you don't treat your duty lightly. Well, if you learn anything else of Leofin's plot, please let us know at once. Even though we didn't find her, I'm glad we were able to save those soldiers. Thank you for coming to us. Nay, 'tis the simple knights who owe you thanks. We shall continue our search, and rest assured, you shall be the first to know of any development. Sorry, I saw my cat going, making certain my son doesn't need me real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay. Message sent. Alright, Grandma, there's more I would tell you about the cradle. Things I should have told you sooner. But join me over there and I'll do my best to fix that mistake. Again, you can like call Thermalbert. Alright. Twitch keeps acting like our net can't handle anything above 360 until I reload the page. That is weird. Thermal bear, up the bear. And now you've seen with your own eyes what I've only been able to describe. The narwhal's lullaby can put even hardened warriors into a restful slumber. They may as well be defenseless as a newborn babe. Even with such power, my people have never used it to attack our enemies. Its sole purpose has always been to keep a single person awake. An eternal guardian who would never sleep, never rest, the wide-eyed, me. For 10 years I've been awake, training day and night to gain the strength I have now. Strength to shield my people. Of course, another must receive the weariness I cast aside. The Shut-Eye, you've met her in fact. Loaziniqui. No, what was that one? Hang on, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Low something, low something. Lozen. Okay, I give up. Chibi, hey baby! How you doing, darling? haven't seen you in a while. Flows in. That's what I was talking. Flows in, and then Iqui. I did. Okay, Lowe's in Iqui. Okay. Evening, man. Hey, darling, how you doing? As I've been awake these 10 years, no, I like my sleep too much. I don't want to stay awake. Give me my pillow for it, my blanket. I'd go take a nap. Somebody had commented on one of the videos, I think it was on YouTube, and it was one of those things, are you tired? It's like, that's what nap's for. Oh my word. Some people can be rude. Not all old people always have to take naps. Oh my word. As I've been awake these 10 years, she spent the better part of her days in a deep slumber. Her brief period of wakefulness are spent exercising and eating so her body doesn't waste away. It's been a while since you've been here. Yeah, he's gone. He decided that, you know, he wanted somebody younger and who would let him get away with lying and stuff, so. He's not been around since October, the end of October. That was the reason why I took my 4-month hiatus. Yeah, but believe me, if he were to wake me up right now, it would be very rude. I'd be calling the cops. Oh, don't be sorry, honey. Don't be sorry. I'm a much better person and happier, and my physical health has like shot through the roof, and my doctors are very happy. That's what happens when you're not stressed out, when somebody lies to you all the time. But no, don't feel bad. Not everything has to be a horrible thing. I normally have trouble sleeping, so I just stay up all night. No. No. Give me my sleep. Now, I say that, and I get this little, I am, baby. I am. Thank you, Mage Against the Machine. Welcome to Grandma's channel. I love your, like, little cat, your, spend our days exploring the mountain path, but that time is long past. Do you think when we get the totem back, he's going to go take a nap? Oops. Is it my internet, or what happened? My stream died. Is it? Well, it needs to stop dying. I was gonna say, it says that my button says I'm going. Oh no, it doesn't. My clock's not going. That's crazy. But right now, evidently, I am up. Okay, maybe the timer will start again here shortly. And you can see my game just fine. And the little Pokemon that just popped up over here. It just locked up again on your end. Oh, I hope this is not a It's Twitch? Okay. Yeah, because now it just came back and it's saying I've been on for one minute. Yeah, that kicks in when it registers, and there's my viewers and the timer again. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Dear Twitch, stop twitching. Well, hopefully it's not doing it again. Couldn't have done it that time, but I mean, it happened. All right, now that we're all back, that was weird because I'm like looking at my button says stop streaming, so that tells me that I am streaming. And that's why I was kind of quick. And that is not a pasture. Oh, the Pokemon? Hello? That's it. Oh, somebody like named it wrong when they did the add-on thing. Alright. I guess because we're back, it's doing the ad thing again, so we will at least wait until it ends. Just got a minute and a half. That is just crazy. Twitching. Meanwhile, I have popcorn. I'm out of the good popcorn. Well, no, I like this popcorn. This is the one I normally eat, but my son found a mixture box that has my white cheddar in it, but it also had Cheeto flavored popcorn and Dorito flavored popcorn, which I absolutely love and adore. Now I have to like get that one all the time so that I have a variety. Yeah, commercial break. I'll hurry up and get it over with. Then we won't have 3 more minutes for another hour. But yeah, I'm telling you, I'm gonna send these people a letter and say, hey, I eat stuff on my stream all the time and talk about how wonderful it is. Y'all should like support my stream by sending me popcorn. Oh my word, I haven't had fiddle faddle in a long time. I'd have to actually put my teeth in for that though. But that has peanuts in it. Peanuts and caramel and popcorn and got something else. Okay, it says the commercial break is over. Are we ready to go again? I mean, I can put my popcorn down for a minute. If Twitch is, yeah! Come on, Twitch. Quit being twitchy. Alright, take a drink. I stand my popcorn. Alright, telling you all this now, I realize how very little of my life has been dedicated to my own pursuit. Loziniqui and I both have devoted ourselves entirely to the protection of our village. Got it cleaned still. Aww. Don't you miss her? I do. I see her only when I have to use the cradle, and even then, she is sleeping. I barely remember what her smile looked like. Reminds me about that, what was that movie? Wolf Hawk, or Hawk Wolf, or... They cut off the captions? Yep. There we go. Good Lord. I mean, not that it understands my southern speaking half the time, but... And of course I say that and it did it exactly. Okay, get back over here. Oh, yay! Alright, so we're back to captions. We're out of the thing. Let's try this again. A life unencumbered by sleep might seem like a life of freedom, but if those you care for the most aren't there to share it with you, it can feel like a prison. Wolf Hawk. That's gonna drive me nuts. Hang on. It's a good movie, but they only got to see like a glimpse of each other. One of them came out at night, and one of them came out in the morning. Technical difficulties, please stand by. Lady Hawk. I think that was it. Yep, it's a Lady Hawk. If you ever get a chance, watch it. I mean, it's an older movie now, but I enjoyed it. But yeah, basically, they love each other, but they only see a glimpse of each other as they're turning into the other thing or whatever. And it's so sweet, so sad at the same time. Okay. Like I have to like put my popcorn away, I'll keep eating it. But we don't have the luxury to dwell on the rest. I see now that although my people never used cradles for ill, wicked hearts can twist anything towards evil. And that's something I can't tolerate. The very thought that this might happen again makes the bile turn in my gullet. We must bring Leofin the Stink to an end. Why, yes, we do. Alright, that was 92. The next one is 94. We might be able to get this done in between sleep and death. Tintoa has a worried expression on his face. Oh, just the person I wanted to see. I'd like to ask your advice on a certain matter, if you don't mind. It's been a while since my last letter to Loziniqui. I wanted to wait until I discovered something worth sharing the writer, but we're still completely in the dark. I don't want to worry her. I don't want her to worry, but I don't know what to tell her. Tell her you're in good spirits. Whatever you write, don't make her wait too long. Yeah, the music starts playing in the background. Yep. A good advice, as usual. I wish we had even a single thread to grasp, but an unexciting letter is better than none at all. Alright, I'll start right away. I may not have much time left. Oh, don't misunderstand. It's nothing so grave as that. It's just the last time I used a cradle was just before it was stolen. Luckily, I'm still as alert as I've ever been, but it won't be long until I must ring like any other. That will give Leofin free rein while I'm helpless in bed. There's no quarry more dangerous than one who doesn't sleep. We have to see this through before that happens. Uh-oh. Sounds like we're gonna get another report. Mr. Slalafeld, Master Tintoa, we have received report that several groups of Temple Knights have fallen afoul of what can only be your stolen artifact. I guess they're all asleep. Several? Let me guess. They were all guarding something. You would be correct. It is the duty of the knight to protect those who cannot protect themselves. If we fail at even that most basic function, then our honor means nothing. Hey, look, it's flashlight. Okay. Yeah. As if the incident near Camp Dragonhead was not shameful enough, the knights in these most recent attacks were left in quite compromising positions. Oh my word! Wow! You run past him a million times during Heaven's Word. Yeah, he just exists. He just stands there. And the weight of embarrassment is a trifle compared to the guilt we would bear if any innocent came to harm. If the furry was merciful in that respect. But we would rather not see these incidents repeat. Still, while the Temple Knights must work to repair the reputation in the days ahead, is a far cry from bringing Ishgard crumbling to its knees. Truth be told, the methods of the passage of the Unbound leave me mystified. But Leofin was cunning, if nothing else. Until we can discern her true motivation, we have little recourse but to wait until she makes a mistake. Just chilling with his shield. Perhaps she gets her jolly seeing people humiliated? No. Maybe she's testing the limit of the artifact's powers. And then you suggest she has a greater purpose in mind for it, and these incidents are simply a prelude? We cannot discount that theory, I admit. We shall remain vigilant. Yay! We angry one! Hey, darling. How you doing tonight? Oh, he's not balling up his fist. There's no telling how much chaos he can sow if left unchecked. We have to do everything we can to get the cradle out of her clutches. Yeah. It said I wasn't streaming, and I'm like, but my button says I am. That was crazy. And to do that, we have to start asking the right questions. This new information makes me wonder, why has she focused her attention on the Temple Knight? I have pondered the same. Posted at Camp Dragonhead are knights from many houses of repute, including House Breton. I'm sorry. How is that spelled? Or how is that pronounced? I always say it because that's the way I've said it so long. I want to say Daddy's last name. Good to have you on this screen. Yay! Vorton. There we go. Vorton. Yeah, I wish I could go back. No, I don't wish I would go back through Heavenward. I wish somebody had told me that at the beginning. There's less of a full end sound. Well, okay, so Vorton. Okay. Being a former Temple Knight herself, Leofin doubtless knows their habits and training. Perhaps that makes it easier for her to exploit their weaknesses. A flinch. It's a very flinch. Hey, Trin... How you doing, darling? Welcome to the string. It's a very fun. Very, very fun. Then if we follow the knights, we may pick up the trail. It's not ideal, but it's the best we have to go on. Oh God, don't tell me I have to do a follow one in here. You're killing me. Well, a large contingent of knights have but recently been dispatched to Orthus. You remember Gorgani Mills, yes? It has lain abandoned ever since the heretics were driven from it. Yeah, there is ever the risk that unsavory elements might infest it once again. Thus have the Temple Knights planned to join the patrols of its premises with other contingents. If you speak with Sir Renaud at Falcon's Nest, I am certain you would be glad to have you on. You are not nearly flinch enough for this conversation. Obstagoon. Parlez-vous anglais? Alright. Yay! Where are we going? Bob. Oops. I guess it's up here. Boink, 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 boink. Okay. Hi, Redwald. Obstacle has been caught. Win or not. Is that Mistress Lollipop, I see? Of course, you are ever welcome in Falcon's Nest. Yet I believe I do not know your companion here. Wouldn't you believe me? Indeed, whispers of the Temple Knight's humiliation have reached us even here. Falling asleep while on duty, I dared not believe the stories, but it seems there was truth in them after all. They fell asleep true, but it wasn't their fault. We suspect they fell victim to an enemy wielding a powerful artifact. Now, the rumors failed to mention anything like that. If it can lull even trained warriors to sleep, then we must treat it as a serious threat. Nevertheless, if one night falls, another is always out there ready to take their place. So long as this... Let's try this again. So long as this artifact cannot put an entire regiment under its spell, I believe we are well positioned to combat it. We don't know that. Interesting. The idea of your allies falling in battle doesn't seem to disturb you at all, where a hell from a single warrior is responsible for the safety of the entire village. Make no mistake, we do not doubt our allies' mettle, and we mourn every loss. Yet each man and woman here knows that if they must quit the battle, another sword just as fierce will take their place. And now that an ally is at your back, it would allow you to fight with abandon. Non-selfish Ishtar. How dare! Now, you believe this Liffin might take interest in our activities at Rugged Mills, yes? A party has already left, accompanied by a group of Temple Knights. If your suspicions are correct, then they are at risk. I would ask that you follow in their tracks and ensure that they have not fallen victim to foul play. It sounds like Uber time! The mills can be found to the north, just across the Black Iron Bridge. The party should be arriving here soon. Conditions permitted. Leave him alone. We have to reach him before Liffin does. Let's go! We're going. Oh wow, almost all the way up north. Hi. Oh wait, sure. Ride Pavilion. Look! Aww. He matches the chocobo. There's nothing nefarious. Nothing. Nothing whatsoever. I'm just saying. While we're riding, I'm gonna eat my popcorn. Not nefarious. Don't get me wrong, Grandma's got one of those. Don't say 10 Hail Marys before the middle of the night. Sometimes I get bored enough to go to Falcon's Nest and fly all the way to Alex. Alrighty then. I mean, I've done things when I'm bored too, so. Hi, fella. Oh, he's asleep. He's even saying the Z's. They're too late. They're fast asleep. But Redwald gave the impression there were more. These knights must have been the lookout. We should awaken them. But keep your eyes peeled for Liffin. I'll rouse these ones. Grandma, you search the building yonder. The building yonder? Not the building yonder! Let's go hither to the yonder. Who the hells are you? How did you get past the guards? Ffxiv for this. Hey darling, how are you doing? Welcome to the channel. Oh, we get to see her finally. Oh no, there's her minion. No. Look at me tanking. Yeah, but I think that was just a minion. But that actually sounds nice to do while waiting for the coupon. Just flying around. It's you! Hey, the fury you arrived when you did. Those thugs struck when our backs were turned. I think the Temple Knights were protecting the entrance, so I wasn't as cautious as I should have been. Were they killed? Nah, they fell asleep. Sleeping? I've heard the stories, of course, but I didn't think they were true. Whomever is behind this, I'm sure they didn't count on you showing up. For now, we shall tend to our wounds and then finish our inspection. Mr. Spollifel, I ask that you join the knights outside and wait until we're finished. Cutscene! Maybe in the next text pack, we'll actually have people, like, speaking during the cutscenes. That would be nice. The silence is loud. Welcome to my world. The silence is deafening. Literally. Mr. Bird's, Mr. Birdson is cool. That's cool, yo. Welcome to my free baby. Hope you're having a good night. Ah, as I thought. Oh, we got it. Okay. So we get to see her finally. You, my dear, if Ellis is a bad name. Just when I was becoming bored, I sighted a familiar face among these slumbering knights. I simply had come to make sure it was you. You finally found the courage to show yourself. Hand over the cradle now, and I won't kill you. What did they call you again? The White Eye? You must have had quite the journey to come this far. I guess you're a dragoon, huh? And it is okay to be new. We like new people. I mean, we like returning people too. But be careful, Gran'ma. This is our quarry. The thief who stole the cradle of the sleepless. This is Ffxiv. I got it. Now, all of them are pretty much the same except with different things on top, different colors. But that is your ally? You had to ask a child? So is that just a Lalafell reference, or does she say that to everyone? And I'm asking media specifically. Because I don't know how many times you've done that. You had to ask a child for help? Perhaps they seek to play with this toy of yours. You forgot. It's like, I'm not a child. I may be little, but I'm not a child. I'll rewatch the cat thing later and get back to you. Kobe. It matters not, I suppose. Before you both throw your lives away, I suggest you think for a moment. Is the cause you fight for worth the sacrifice? So few of us know true freedom, and there is aught you would grasp with your own hand. Do so before they wither and your eyes shut for the last time. James Melscott, how you doing, darling? Can you say a French word, the language? Me? Oui? I can say a little bit. Not much at all. I could go up and ask somebody if they speak English. The codes and rules that would bind men are mere illusions. Open your eyes, truly open them, and you shall see a path all your own. Only a fool would waste their life in the struggle of another. Like, I love the cat. is Jamie Les. Ah, jamais. Jamais vu? Jamais les that? Cat. Kitty cats. I have kitty cat ears. Quit spouting nonsense. Nonsense? Perhaps I am here because of another, after all. Afiahi, who came to me at the height of my debauchery and welcomed me into her devious brotherhood. She guided me to great power, yes, and now I lead others upon the unbound path. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no cat. Yet, truth be told, I have little interest in seeing where it ends. To tear down the world's nation, Ishgard among them, and usher the world into, well, what does it matter? Yet I do derive great pleasure in shaming the Temple Knight, and seeing the snickers and jeers deflate their pompous stride as they walk down the street. If this artifact can hasten their fall from grace, I believe I shall keep it. I know the path I walk, the one that leads to your downfall. And I won't abandon it. I'll take the cradle back. And then I'll... Oh. You just put him to sleep. Oh dear. You seem to have lost your train of thought. I know you cannot hear me, but if you want your artifact back, I might suggest stealing it from me while I'm asleep. But considering the burden I have just passed to you, that opportunity may not come for some time yet. Oh, so he's the one that's staying awake now. Why, I feel absolutely transcendent. To think the shackles of fatigue weighed so heavily. Alas, it appears the artifact needs its own repose of sorts. No matter, I have learned more than enough to take my next step. See to it that this lot is disposed of. It's the least you can do for the freedom I have given you. Oh, no, you are not. Hey, even I wasn't again. Hey. Yes. Pumpkin! Rob, how are y'all doing, darlings? I'm tanking. Proud you might to rouse Tintoa. He seems completely detached from the waking world. Uh-oh. Doing good. Did y'all see my circle? I found that quite the accomplishment. I made a circle in Minecraft. It looks like you saved us twice today. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. But what of him? Fall asleep, just as we were. Could this be what, Sir Firma Bear? And then what you said, Firma Bear warned us of in his report? I see. Then those stories are more than just wicked rumors. I suppose there is some comfort in the fact that our enemy tipped their hand without causing the loss of life. While the drowsiness made my eyes heavy, my ears could not mistake Leofin's arrogant voice. If she would not scruple to attack former comrades in arms, then she has fallen further than I had dared to imagine. That we bear the blame for allowing her to get the upper hand, and in so doing put innocent lives in danger. Pardon me. Another black mark on our order. And we're in another ad break. At 8:30. Yeah, last one was at 7:30. 'Twas only thanks to you and your companions' efforts that the snow was not stained red this day. At the very least, allow us to carry him to the congregation. I think they're like a minute and a half. I don't think you're getting all 3 minutes at one time. It doesn't feel like 3 minutes worth. Our work here is done, so we shall accompany them as far as Falcon's Nest. Grandma, pray return to Ishgard and look after your friend. Oh, got it, dude. Back to Ishgard. Bruh. Alright. You know, I have to have forgotten notes. Because we can't talk to all these people. Oh, glad I am to see you well, Mistress Falafel. I understand you come fresh from an encounter with none other than Leofin. There we go. Master Tintoa now rests on the second floor. We shall stand vigil by his side every moment till he opens his eyes again. We should not have long to wait, but if you wish to check on him, please do so at your leisure. It looks like it's cool enough. I'm going to open my window up because I'm not turning that AC back on. Second. Oops. Got to lock it last time. I guess it's a good thing I'm on the second floor. A little fan here. There we go. Come on. Oh, please. Alright. Now we got some cool air coming in. But if I turn the AC on, it's going to get cold, and I'll have to get back up and shut it off. So, the window's closer anyway. Alright, there is a matter to discuss just before your departure to Gorgani Mills. It seems there was another incident. A group of criminals were released from their cells, their guards found in a deep sleep. Doubtless Leofin was behind this. Yeah, no idea. And doubtless the ruffians you clashed with were these self-same criminals. Leofin is gathering those who bear a grudge against the Temple Knights to her side, and using this animosity to her advantage. We now know for certain that Leofin is the mastermind of the attack, and that her aim is to chip away at the very foundation of the Temple Knights, our honor. When I shared these revelations with my superiors, it was decided that none would speak publicly of the artifact and its powers. Bananas? I want bananas? The passage of the Unbound seeks to overthrow the nations of the world. One obvious method to achieve this goal would be to stoke the flames of unrest among the common folk, thus sinking Ishgard into a mire of chaos and distrust, not unlike the blasphemies of the final days. Nice callback. So long as these failures are placed squarely on the shoulders of the Temple Knights, we can avoid fomenting a more abiding mistrust in the nation's very core. For Ishgard's peace, I would gladly suffer any disgrace. Ba 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 na na. What are you even on about? So bored. 3 hours of sleep? Yeah. I get it. So the question remains as to whether we can apprehend Leofin before he tears our reputation to tatters. While Master Tatoa slumbers, it falls to us to search for clues that might point towards her whereabouts. That is true. Let's see, is he awake now? Beacon in the darkness. Hermabel's eyes light up when he sees you. He likes me. Leofin remains as elusive creature as ever. If she is in league with Ishtar's more unsavory element, she could be hidden anywhere. We have only her cryptic statement to guide us. It seems that whatever her plan is, her actions thus far have been but to prelude to its climax. We can but hope that Kintoa awakens before she emerges again. Evidently he's waking up. A nap, Pumpkin. A nap. Gran'ma, there you are. I'm so glad I found you. I was starting to think I was in the wrong city, but the narwhal guided me through. Oh, you must be the maiden Tintoa mentioned. You hail from the same village, yes? Maleka Avril, welcome, baby. I happened to see you on a TikTok video. Yay! I haven't enjoyed 14. My favorite game. If he naps, he'll nap all night long. How long, sleep? Take the long sleep. Take it. I get it. It's one of those. I'm lucky if I get 5 hours, maybe 6 hours. 6 hours is a long night for me. I am Temple Bearer of the Temple Knight. It is an honor to meet you. Tatoa wrote about you in his letters. I'm Loziniqui, and the honor is all mine. I like her earrings. They're very pretty. Is Tatoa with you? I haven't received a letter from him for some time, so I came here to check on him myself. Guys, yes. You have to go now. Bye, darling. We'll see you next time. You won! Yay! Congratulations. Aren't the Temple Knights under Emmerich? Now. They were controlled by his dad. Insufferable as that was, but... Oh look, you insufferable fool! What have I always told you about rushing ahead without thinking? Now you even have the gall to be sleeping when I arrive. You promised you'd write me. What was I supposed to do when the letter stopped coming? I think they like each other. I was so worried. The remaining ones now are mostly working for Emmerich and he more or less took over for... Yep. That's up. At least I can take some small comfort that he appears otherwise unharmed. I take it you're to thank for that, Gran'ma. I'm trying. Is there any way to counteract the Cradle's influence? I mean, yeah, I get you're the shut-eye, but can one stay awake forever by sheer force of will? The answer is the same. Although we can deny ourselves food or drink, sleep is another matter. It always finds us in time. Good Lord, it does. And to rouse oneself from slumber this deep is an impossible task, even for someone like Tatoa. All of a sudden got a shot to the head. Do you know why Tatoa sleeps so soundly? Reports of other incidents indicate that those affected awoke in a matter of moments. Yet he shows no signs of stirring. Wonder, I'm usually on and playing on Midgard Stormer. Let me know if you need any heals. I've got your back. If I need them, absolutely. I love being a scholar. I suck at tanking. Not lying. But we're going to get through this. Well, I'm sorry, I can't say for certain. But I do know the stories of those who came before me. More than one Shadow has fallen into a sleep much like this, one so absolute they become deaf to the outside world. With no means to sustain their bodies, they would waste away if left alone. Our people found a mixture of herbs and other materials that helped usher the Shadow back to the waking world. You Scholar 2, I love it. My favorite one. I'll get you to tanking like me and Lane. I just, if I get my muscle memory to one of them, then it might be possible. But I'm too busy looking down at my thing to look up and see that I've got the aggro of everything. That's the biggest part. That's the reason why I can scholar so much, because I know where all the buttons are and what typically, coming up next. So, just saying. What could possibly be strong enough to bring someone back from this? We call it spring dew, and the secret of its making are passed down to generations. Each drop acts as a ray of sunshine in the darkness of sleep, a beacon for the dreamer to follow. I carry some of the ingredients on my person, but others must be gathered fresh. It won't be an easy task, but I'm certain it will save Tintoa. I don't know their Eorzean name, but one of the flower blooms a striking yellow and grows only where the mountain peaks soar above the clouds. So we're going to the clouds, got it. Being so close to the heavens, it drinks in the sunlight, and its petals cleanse the body and promote wakefulness. In the churning mist blooms a yellow flower called the dandelion. Of course it is. Thank you for the follow, darlings. In no other place in Eorzea can one be closer to touch the sun. The tank job intimidates me. I mean, I will do it if media is healing me and we're in our own like little group. Because it's one of those things. It's like my whole thing is, what are we gonna do? Die? Get back up? We try it again. But not everybody has that attitude. They want to get in and get it done. We want to zerg the dungeon. We want to zerg everything. And me, I'm like, nah. I'm chilling. I'm relaxing. So, I'll get there one day. It will never be my main, but I will get there one day. I want to learn Warrior. I wonder why. Warrior is my favorite one that everyone does. I love how many times I've been tanking and you've asked if we're going to stop at one pack, and I'm already got. That's why I just got to the point. It's just like, I put the fish on you. It's not a fish. It looks like a fish to me. Exoner something or other. I put a fish on you and hit that speed burst and we go with it. Let's just go. That's the only tank I don't have unlocked, but it looks like so much fun. Yes, that one. I call it fish. It took, I'm talking years, I thought that thing was a fish until I actually looked at it one day and I'm like, oh, that's not a fish. But it's still the fish to me. Good. Next, we need the saliva of a beast we call warble. Yeah, we know what a warble is. And the thicker, well, at least we're not getting poo. And the thicker it is, the better. The pungent odor could wake the dead. Ew. Same though, and then I squinted at it like, yeah, that's where you gotta go. Oh, they're not a fish. I know them well. Warbles are not an uncommon sight in the Giovanni and Hinterland. A mature specimen should possess saliva with the desired effect. Do not send me to go pick up poo. The prospect of gathering it, however, is And it. Why can't I? I'm looking at it. And it's like I've said it 100 times before. An enviable path. Good lord. Go to bed. I'm doing a terrible job of not. Oh, baby, go to bed. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. That's you. Rock-a-bye, baby. Okay, we won't do that. Once we have those two ingredients, mixing them with the rest should be a simple matter. Do you think you could procure them, Grandma? Yeah, I'll go get your spit. Oh, your confidence is reassuring. Since immortal saliva must be the fresher of the two, I ask that you first climb to heaven and pick dandelions. Let's go pick flowers. Let's go be a botanist. Pick me some dandelions. The yellow ones, not the ones that you can blow. Oh, okay. Right. We are going here. Roughly, it's like a big area, but that's like right smack dab in the middle of it all. Fine. We waited. We did. I promise. I saw it. You see? That's what it looks like when you're done with the movie. It's so very pretty. And slightly little. Yep. Dang it. Sometimes it does drive me kind of nuts that you can do that when you're running. Have to get two of them. There's one. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that it's like at the far end of where I normally. Dang it! Not gonna do this. Where's the shiny thing? What shiny is that? I mean, it is them, but it's not one I can pick. Ah, there we go. Dandelion. Okay. Now we get to where are we going now? Oh, Idleshire. Oh, you're one step ahead of me. Of course. Sometimes I just don't want to. Yeah. I mean, thank you for doing it. It really is helpful in PvP. I said mark. Are you not marked? Maybe it's. Hang on. Not letting me mark it. It's being stupid. Oh, you know why? Because that wasn't the actual map. Okay. Hi, Pavilion Seat 2. And we're going there. Yeah. That's the big open world. But it's still a map. Just saying. But yeah, in PvP, it's great. When I want to get away with somebody like super fast and I'm not running fast enough, I hit the button and I'm mounted and I'm gone. And sometimes it's nice when, but yeah, that whole. There we go. I guess you couldn't interrupt that. Oh well. Okay, so we have to deliver it back. Stun resist. Back to the foundation. You stun resist. I was just like, look at me, I'm gonna like stun it. And it does it anyway. Oh, we're not talking to him this time. Gotcha. Oh, you know, I think I've been up these stairs exactly one time. I forget there's an upstairs to this. Alrighty, here's your spit and your weed. My youngest son, the one who lives with me. I think I finally, maybe I have. Nope, the other one slid under here. Every now and then, we'll go out and pick me dandelions. Just to give them to me, because that's what he used to do when he was a kid. And he knows it still puts a smile on my face, because it's just like, yeah, they're weeds, but they look like flowers to kids. And I'm bringing my mama flowers. And I would keep them until like then, like until it was all dried up. And then they would get thrown away. Okay, these are difficult to acquire at the best of times, so I thank you for gathering them so quickly. I think you said something that I missed. Yep, I shall get started immediately. I knew I missed over something. We've done all we can now. No, we've done all we can. Now we wait for Toa to open his eyes. Got a dude. Hello, Sebastian. Central 90? 9-way? Central XY. Gotcha. I'll read it right in a minute. Huh? Where am I? In bed. I hope you enjoyed sleeping the days away, Tintoa. And I'm glad you're finally awake. Lozaniqui? What are you doing here? Yeah, about that. Hi, darling. I see. So Leofin welded the cradle against me, and while I was tucked soundly in bed, Lozaniqui came all this way. Curse my weakness. Just when we had her. Just when I needed the most. Just when I was needed the most, I failed. For 10 years I endured countless trials. And when the time came, I couldn't even swing my damn weapon. My damn weapon. It's not your fault, Toa. If anyone's to blame for what happened, it's me. No, I won't hear it. Oh, he's getting mad again. Give him a slap. As you may well know, Leofin won our trust by posing as a scholar traveling the width and breadth of Tural. She expressed great interest in the cradle and our customs, and I was so excited to meet an outsider that I answered her every question. I told her that the Wide-Eye keeps the cradle with them at all times, and then she hatched her plan. She took me hostage and drove out to Toa. While Lozaniqui was sleeping, Leofin snuck into her chamber and held a blade to her throat. I had no choice but to give her what she wanted, the cradle of sleepless. I put Lozaniqui's life before the future of our people. It was at that moment I became unfit to be their guardian. Huh. Once we get the cradle back, I will be forgiven. Lozaniqui is one of your people. Protecting her was your duty. Rocket, Grandma. You try to say that name 10 times real fast. I get it. I have to stop sometimes. It's like, hang on. Thank you, Grandma. You know just what to say. And that was the only way to see a future where none of my people come to harm, especially Lozaniqui. Oh. Even without the cradle, you're still our guardian. My guardian. We'll find a way through this together. Grandma's so light leather. Seeing you in such high spirits lifts my own. Oh, and before I forget, you trounced Ffxiv's thugs while I was dreaming in the snow, didn't you? I owe you a debt I won't let you forget. Forget about it. And I wager that debt will grow larger before we pry the treasure from Ffxiv's clutches. But whatever it takes, I won't stop until she's answered for her crime. We won't stop until we get it back. I'm after getting some of these, yeah, they're, or that Taylor one is crazy. But I'm kind of excited to see how all these things come together in, is it Bloodsworn, the very end one? You know, while I was sleeping, I dreamed. I saw, Lozaniqui and I as children. Nothing particularly interesting happened. We just whiled the days away without a care in the world. I'd forgotten what it was like to dream. It was pleasant. I can remember wanting to stay there and never open my eyes again. But of course, the moment I gave form to that thought, I opened them, and Lozaniqui was there. Even if we get the cradle back, will things return to the way they were? Will you go back to spending your life in dreams? I suppose so. It's my duty as a Jedi, after all. Your duty, and it was your duty too that compelled you to come all this way here to Ishgard. But no more. What are you saying? I tried so hard to convince myself that you were glad spending so much time asleep, but being on the other side made me realize I was lying to myself all along. I don't want to return to a life where you and I are bound together, but always so far apart. I want to go back to those happy days when we were by each other's side. Aww. I guess what I'm saying is, if there's a different path for us, I want to find it, and I want to walk it with you. But not yet. First, we'll reclaim the cradle, and when we have, we'll take our first step towards the new future. I promise. I must confess, I haven't felt the same since I woke up. I know I was in that bed for a while, but instead of feeling refreshed, my body feels weaker somehow. It's almost as if my very strength was sapped when the treasure was turned on me. I can't even grip my weapon properly. Perhaps the cradle has been sapping the aether of its targets all along. Ffxiv did remark that she felt invigorated. Maybe she took her vitality for herself. I like that one. Ffxiv did remark that she felt invigorated. Maybe she took her vitality for herself. Then does that mean the cradle has powers we don't know about? Not exactly. It may just mean the cradle works differently than we thought. Its wielder might not pass on their fatigue, rather they absorbed another's vigor. The end effect would be the same. Krokodil's wielder could go on without sleep, and its victim loses the strength to even keep their eyes open. You never took more than you needed, so my slumber was always light enough to awaken from. But if the treasure was used without restraint, if we had this realization, it won't be long until Leofin does too. And then it will be too late. We have to root her out. But I mustn't rush ahead blindly, as Ffxiv never tires of telling me. I feel nearly weak as a child right now. I must spend what precious time we have training to regain what truth Leofin told me. You have my word, I won't rest until I'm in top form again. I suggest that you do the same. If for no other reason, you give me some stiff competition. Alright, that's 96, and we're only at 9. Maybe. If not, we'll at least get to the last one. Awakened, not stirred. Toa appears healthier, but there is still a hint of weariness in his expression. You're looking strong, Gran'ma. While I'm not my old self yet, I'm feeling better by the day. Still, there's much work to be done. I need to be even better than I was before, if we're to have any hope of catching Leofin. I wonder what she's plotting with the rest of her cohort. We know they aim to topple nations around the world, but this is an odd way to go about it, don't you think? Only better by the day. 10 seconds later. 10 seconds later. Why haven't her misdeeds of Ishgard extended any further than the Temple Night? We pondered that same question. Our best guess was that a former Temple Knight herself chose him because she knows how to exploit their weakness. Or maybe they didn't let her have a position she wanted? She's using her knowledge as her weapon, and we need to equip ourselves likewise. If we can learn more about her, we might be able to anticipate her next move. A good plan, but I admit I have no idea where to start. But should we ask a thermal bear? I already have. He said that while he never knew her personally, the knights in her old squadron might be able to shed light onto her path. Some of them even now patrol the city, and Thermal was a great help in telling me where they might be. You've been busy, Ffxiv. Well, I can't remember the last time I was awake this long. I didn't want to sit around until I got tired again. And we're all better for it. Since you gathered the information, it's only fitting I should do the legwork. Just tell me where these knights are, and I'll speak with them. Sadly, but Ishgard is still an unfamiliar city for both of us, right? Although Fernbell told me where to go, the names of these places mean nothing to me. It's a follow thing, isn't it? They're going to follow me. And they're going to need to go into circles. Luckily, we have Gran'ma to guide you. You'll go with Titsua, won't you? I knew we could count on you. Alright, take note of these locations. Being forced to work with someone like Leofin isn't a fate I would envy. I'm curious to hear what these knights have to say about her. Hopefully they'll provide insight that'll help guide us forward. Time is of the essence, Gran'ma. Let's get moving. Yes, I know he's accompanying me. Come on, where's my... Alright, so one is this way. If I can get inside. Or not. Oh, upstairs maybe? Okay, so this is the third time I'm going upstairs. Yep. Courteous Temple Knight. Now this is a rare privilege. What business could the savior of Ishgard have with a humble knight? You want to know about Leofin? Well, many Temple Knights come from common stock. She was different. Despite what she became, Leofin was born of noble blood. Even so, she often made mock of Ishgard's customs and the responsibilities that bound the conduct of noble families. Doubtless she yearned for freedom all her life, or her idea of it anyway. And although her deeds caused her to be expelled from the Temple Knights and summarily stripped of her title, she may have actually desired that outcome. If she hated it so much here, all she had to do was leave. I hear she did leave, for a time at least. Now she's in league with a group that aims to plunge the world into chaos. If a selfish heart like Leofin was sought out to aid in this plot, I started to imagine how wicked their leader must be. Well, okay then. No. So that one is like way down there. That away. Straight down. Area. Keen-eyed Temple Knight. Group of them. Do you require aid? I must keep watch, so forgive me if I don't engage in idle chit-chat. Excuse you? Leofin? For her? I can spare a moment. I don't suppose you know why she was expelled from the Temple Knights, do you? Well, you were her equal in swordplay, and you were still handled their mounts with such grace. She all spent her nights carousing in the gambling hall. It was after just such a night that she fell asleep while on duty. Some may call it a cruel twist of fate, but dragons attacked with charges as she slept, and they were left defenseless. In her negligence, she was deemed to have aided our ancestral foe, and thus was stripped of her knighthood and noble title both. Ooh. Knights falling asleep on duty, a story that'll become all too familiar. Given what happened, I've no doubt she came to fear sleep. Yet now she has conquered that weakness, and she wields it as a weapon against us. She may even believe herself to be beyond the reach of mortal danger. Yet she's only deluding herself, and in time she'll be made to answer for her deeds. Yep. Running. Oh, we have a circle up here. I've heard that the people of Ishgard revere a warrior god, but here is a statue of flesh and blood knight. I guess that one. I've never seen such a thing. My people make no figures or depictions of our departed, knowing that such objects would keep them from finding their way into the next world. The only idol we keep is the cradle of Sleepless, and thanks to its blessing, the White Eye has always watched over us. So our reverence is devoted solely to the Norwal. It's enough that it guides our people safely to the next sunrise. Gosh. Spirited Temple Knight. All is quiet, even so I must remain vigilant. Leofin, eh? A name spoken of in hushed whispers now, but many have forgotten her strategic genius. She had a singular talent for achieving victory in battle by whatever means necessary. Genius? Maybe we're just too dense to see how her actions would cause Ishgard to collapse. And given that her group seems relatively few in number, an assault on Ishgard is unlikely. Instead, I think her aim is to chip away at the people's trust in Ishgard's foundation, and by the absence of a few vital bricks, bring the whole nation tumbling down. The thought gives me worry. Even now, representatives from Ishgard are preparing to visit Ffxiv in the sea of clouds. If anything were to go wrong, it would be a grievous blow to Ishgar's reputation. Well, at least we know where we're going next. As we saw at Falcon's Nest, certain elements that oppose our nation to see friendly gestures as a chance to spark conflict. Given recent developments, Sir Handelope has been debated whether the visit is a wise one. Well, we have a general understanding of what drives our adversaries is stories that paint the picture of a rotten, conniving soul. It must have been hard on the Lord Commander. The Lord Commander? I take it that's the leader of these Temple Knights. While fancy titles hold little interest in me, I sympathize with anyone who had to give orders to a rotten apple like Leopold. Given the Temple Knights a warning is at least we can do. It's clear this delegation, was it, might prove an enticing target for Leopold. Finally, we have knowledge to use against our enemy. If we all work together, we might be able to craft her. We haven't much time. Let's return to the congregation and tell this Handelope what we know. Bye! Yeah, back in. Why not? Here, my needs the exercise. Fun random fact. Handelope is married with a little daughter he adores, is actually part of the Asgardian lore that he's an attentive husband and father. Oh, is this the one that turned into a dragon? And we helped him, like, make stuff or whatever for them. Seems like I remember something with a daughter and... Oh no, this guy that works with Emmerich and Lee. Okay, alright. But you know how I'm talking about, right? I can't remember what line that was. Yay! Towel boy in here. Eek, it's an elephant! You are ever welcome at the congregation, Grandma. I am well apprised of Leofin's wicked deeds, and your efforts to flush her out have been much appreciated. The very few elephants that's not set on height 50, he's height 100. Nice! Tell by how tall he is next to Everin. Very nice. Read that. And this must be Master Tatoa, who crossed the ocean from Tural. I hope you have recovered from your ordeal. I'm better than ever. Apologies for taking up one of your beds for so long. Please, no apologies are necessary. On the contrary, the Temple Knights yet owe you a debt for all you have done. Which brings us to the purpose of this visit. You had something to discuss with me? I see. And I had the same doubt. Delegation to Ffxiv would be an obvious target for Leofin. I was recently debating the wisdom of moving forward with our plan. As you know, all of Ishgard falls under the protection of the Temple Knights. As such, it is only meet that we maintain and strengthen friendly relations with our neighbors. The delegation in question is tasked with deepening mutual understandings of each of our unique cultures. Sonuvanu, chief of the Zandu, was most eager to host. Yet so long as the specter of Leofin hangs over our order, I fear visits abroad are unwise. Should any of the Vanu come to harm, our relations could be damaged irreparably. As we have no way of knowing if Leofin has caught wind of our plans, I am of the mind that postponing the delegation may be the most prudent course of action for the safety of all. This could also be the perfect chance to draw her out. Gotta get my PvP on. Bye! Have fun! Have fun storming the castle! That's right! Grandma and I won't let anyone come to harm. You fell asleep last time for you. And as long as you warn the Vanu in advance, they should hold the actions of a rogue against you. If they're truly your allies, they'll see the wisdom in your judgment. Please send the delegation this plan. It'll be our best chance to capture Leofin. Yes, your words have merit. Thank you for the sage counsel. You are right. The Zundu would not stand idly by while we suffer at Leofin's hand. In fact, the fellowship between our two people was forged when a god assailed their home and was brought low by a great hero, Gran'ma. We got this! If we tell the Zundu that she is keeping watch over the proceedings, then I am certain all doubt shall be quelled. Then you'll proceed? Indeed. The time has come for we temple knights reclaim our honor and go on the counter-offensive. I shall bring this suggestion of a joint operation against the offense to the Lord Commander as soon as possible. Ooh, let me. Thank you. Together we'll stop to her scheme. I first must discuss matters with the others involved before we present a plan to the Lord Commander. Although time is of the essence, I ask that you wait a while until our force is settled. Not to you, not to you, not to you. Now, back over to talk to dude because, you can't talk here. Wow, 9:08 and we're about to hit, whoop, dagnabbit. I just thought over it. I realize now that I agreed to defend the people I know next to nothing about. Tell me of these Zundu we'll soon be visiting. They look like large fluffy birds. They're like the Hanu with even more of a penchant for metaphor. That's a good way to describe it. Really? Two groups of such people so far apart? The world really is full of surprises. Even a single city is enough for a lifetime. Every day I hear something that gives me food for thought. Like the story of the Dragon's War, for instance. Generations of animosity between dragon and man that somehow ended in a rekindled fellowship. I imagine a whole world like that. A world where there'd be no need for protection. The wide-eye watches not only the monsters in the wilderness, but our neighbors as well, who barely even considered sending delegations outside our village's gate. And the cold snap only made things worse. With everyone struggling just to survive, every thought goes towards defending our scarce resources. But if we only look outward with wariness, there's no hope for the future. No hope to build trust. If only there was a way to bridge the distance between us and reach tomorrow hand in hand. But maybe that's just a silly word. Maybe. Either way, it's a beautiful thought. I'm glad you think so. I'll hold that future in mind as I get back to training. As for you, Grandma, get some rest. They said the R word. It must be 100 next. If you fall asleep when I need you most, I'll wake you up with a knock to the head. Please don't hit my head. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Can you see that, media? Can you see that? Can you see that? Seriously? Like 147,000. That's it. Take me home tonight. Can't believe that. I had it planned too, man. Hey, Langsley, put on your fighting gear. I can't believe that. Just under 150,000. 150,000. I thought I had it like spot on. And I'm like, if I do this and I do this and I do this, yeah, I'll be 100 and we won't have to stop. Oh my God. So what are we gonna pay? For 99, you want one of the, okay. I don't care, just give me one. I'm still just kind of like, I can't believe that we got that close. Whoop, not in range. Okay, I can spit on it, but I'm not in range. Okay. I mean, we did the math. We did the math. Panic Courier. Oh, do I have to? Oh, no. I got it. Yes, I have no idea. Hello. Okay, so I'm 100. Back to Ishgard. 150,000. Growl, growl, grumble, grumble. Oh my God. Okay, so he's up by the bar. And I have 45 minutes. If I can't do this in 45 minutes, then I guess we'll do it next week. Dreams of a new day. Noah is eager to set a trap for Leofin. The handler still hasn't sent word. I guess the others might not be so enthusiastic about our plan. To them, the cradle of the sleepless is naturally still something to be feared. No matter how much faith they have in the strength, you'd be at Leofin's mercy if she put you to sleep. Honestly, I don't blame them. Not even I imagined our cousin to be used for such evil. In Leofin's hands, it's no more than an indiscriminate weapon. But that means when we get it back, we can turn it into something else. Something no one's ever thought about before. We can find a way to use it without forcing someone to spend their life in slumber. Of course, I agree with you, Tenua, but we have more pressing matters. namely a rogue knight to capture and a treasure to recover? Right. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. There he is. Apologies for keeping you waiting so long. The Temple Knights have finally reached a decision concerning the delegation to the Sea of Clouds. And what have you decided? I am pleased to say that the Zandu have agreed to join forces with us. Together we shall drive back Leofin and the attack. Zephyr shadows darted even an elm of their homeland. Our peaceful delegation shall turn into a fighting force at a moment's notice. We shall restore the Temple Knight's reputation and recover your artifacts in one fell swoop. Thank you, Angelo. We promise to do our part if Leofin shows herself, but she won't get away this time. We have but to hammer out the finer details. Once we are ready to depart, the first group of knights shall leave by airship. I would ask you both to make your way to Ffxiv as soon as possible so you may help plan our strategy. You got it, dude. Bye! I'm coming too. I can heal your wounds, and if it comes to it, my staff can bruise as well as a club. I'll hit her over the head with it. I'll gladly have you with us. I'm done taking on the world alone. Aww. I need you, Lozaniqui, and Gran'ma too. We're stronger together than we could ever be apart. The cradle never would have been stolen if I'd realized that from the beginning. Oh, and I want you by my side to make sure I don't forget it. Well then, we'd better be off. I'm keen to meet this piece so exotic. Still salty, these shoes are a paladin and a white mage, and they're wearing the word because it's easy. They can get away with it. They can mix and match. We can't. I accept teleport. Yes, please. He's snacking on up. No. I'm assuming it's upstairs. Not real quick. Can't do it from there, silly. There we go. Did we lose one, or he's just gonna hang out? Because I think this is the duty. I'm gonna have to undo it anyway. Sonuvanu! It has been far too long. He's just gonna chill there. He's probably gonna go back to crafting. Honored Netherlands, you return to Ffxiv is as welcome as the arrival of spring. Sonu knows why you come. Wicked hearts seek to bring chaos to our home. And so the Zandu shall rise to its defense if needed. As the sun's rays chase away the shadow of night, the sun drop camp, shall keep the tendrils of sleep at bay. Chief Ffxiv, it's an honor to meet you. I'm Kentoa, and if the sun drop dance is as invigorating as you say, I'd love to see it for myself. I can do it too. The Zendu shall dance before Ishgard's warriors upon their arrival. Brave Kentoa is welcome to join the proceedings. That was your original intent, right? I see. If we're to draw Leofin out, it makes sense to pretend like nothing is amiss. Make sure you know where you're in it. That's me kicking it, right? That's my 6. That one I do know. Because I hit it on the marble thinking that it was going to work. Oh, the app. You're up. Okay. I'll look in a minute. I thought the kick was. Zandu warriors unify their strength through the sun drop dance. And the sight is so fearsome, that many choose to flee rather than fight. Netherling warriors may learn much from such an approach. breaking the enemy's spirit avoids needless bloodshed. So ferocious, so fearsome. Yet all dancers must hone their skills to fool wild animals first. That the sun drop dance does not fail them at the most crucial moment. It is for that reason our dancers await at the outskirts of Ffxiv for the Netherlands' arrival. When the performance begins, it shall draw the attention, all like a roiling cloud coming over the horizon. Watch carefully for anyone who would take advantage of that. After the dance is finished, Netherlands will present the Zendu with Chief Sonu. Netherlands' ship appears in the sky like sun shower, hurtling towards Earth. Swiftly it descends, crashing down near Zendu dancers. Ship's markings are its guardians. Zendu are unhurt, but wounded Netherlands pour from vessel. The Temple Knights would never harm the Zendu intentionally. Yeah, we're going with that one. Gran'ma is all-wise, all-knowing. Agreed. This has the sense of the enemy. Justice Sonu has no reason to doubt that the sun shall rise on the morrow. He has no reason to mistrust the Temple Knights. She saw right through us, and now we're on the back foot. Great winds can alter even a raging river's course. What matters is to stand strong and move forward. And now we must offer aid to the Netherlands. Come as guests. Right, let's go. Let's do it. The chick is okay. Is not this is why I say I suck as a tank. Okay. So interject interrupts the actions with cast bars that flash red, whether the enemy can be stunned or not. Oh, it's above it. So yeah, I just hardly ever used it because I didn't know what it was used for, but it said it was a stun, or it interrupts. Okay, so that one's stunned, and my interject, evidently when I see, I guess, her trying to put me to sleep or something, that I'm going to interject. Okay. Oh, goodness. She looked good. Crit, hit, spell, speed, nope. How about some vegetable soup? Direct hit, determination. Because I am determined. Do this right the first time. But if not, we'll do it very easy and do it the second time. If this is the work of the cradle, Leofin can't be far. We must tend to the wounded, but I won't let her escape. Didn't y'all run off? Oh, we are down here. Okay. But I won't let her escape again. This ends today, one way or the other. Just watch the skills she's casting. If the bar pulses red, you need to interject. Okay. If I focus on her, will it show me on my little focus bar down here, or do I have to keep looking up here? Asking for a friend. And for it to be like 61 degrees out there. I believe you have to watch her HP bar. Got it. See if I can bring this fan a little bit so it blows more on me. My direction. There we go. Or the enemy. Okay. Well, we're gonna find out if what it does. So. I mean, at least they're standing guard over him. That's so sweet. You will not hurt them. Oh, don't look like that. There you are, Leofin. You came all this way just to greet me? Oh, I am honored. I only hope my gift was satisfactory. 'Tis a shame you will not see Ishtar crumble. Alas, I can scarcely suffer rats to scurry about my feet, threatening to gnaw away at my carefully laid plans. Wait, she has two swords. Is she, oh, what is that new one called? At least you bear witness to the dying breath of the Temple Knights, flagging honor. We would sooner see that wrecked airship soar again than their reputation return to its former glory. Thank you, Rab. Poison daggers is what needs interrupting. Okay. Poison daggers. Got it. Yet even I did not foresee that the Zundu would be in the ship's path, if very sake. You wanted to hurt the birdies too? Oh, you evil, wicked woman. The fury favors me, for whom now would trust a nation so careless as to fit their neighbors. Everyone knows you're behind this. People won't turn on each other so easily. Oh, I didn't see you there. The shut-eye, wide awake. Doubly honored I am that you came all this way just to meet your end. Enough. We're taking the cradle back. We won't let your evil continue any longer. That bold words. If I recall correctly, your people reaped great benefits from artifact power. All at the cost of someone's waking life. Your life. I do not misunderstand. That was not meant to be a denouncement of your people. On the contrary, they have my utmost respect. We are bound by our very nature. No matter how mighty we become, we are slaves to the whim of the sleep. But I like being a slave to the whim of the sleep. Yet this artifact comes under those shackles and grants true freedom. It makes its wielder stronger and their enemies weak. A perfect weapon, if you ask me. I can't say whether using the cradle is right or wrong. I only know that a life lived at the cost of another is no life at all. You're right about one thing. We are bound by our nature. But that doesn't shackle us. It brings us together. And whether I'm asleep or awake, as long as Loziniqui by my side, and that's the life I want. Aww. Where are these men? Show her no quarter. I'll be your shield. Go get him, Gran'ma. Try not to mess it up. She's exhausted the cradle's power on the Temple of Night. This is a camp. No plan is without its wrinkles, I suppose. Fortunately, I am prepared for all contingencies. That's fine. How dare you wear that green? You are not fit to wear green. Leofin the unchivalrous. Look, wow. You had an opportunity to live a quiet life, but I will not give it again. This time I shall send you into a slumber from which you will never awake. I don't know. Alright, hopefully they'll let me. Yes, I know what thing. What target her? Oh, can't target her. Got it. Oh, not doing all this, but you know what? That's what we're doing. We're grabbing my, by golly. Oh God, there's more. Got
Gotcha. Alright. You at the here. They don't have to do that. I don't. Oh, they're waking up our simple night. They're giving them something or other. There we go. Now do we get the fighter? Now you're all alone. This ends now, Leofan. Why am I Christmas competent? Well, that was great. Got it. How am I supposed to clear both of it? Yay, he's got the other one. That one? Oh, that one wasn't blinking. Hopefully it doesn't. That one. The artifact swells with power. It begs to be released. Hey, Izagi, how are you doing, baby? I'm in a duty. Acid. Gran'ma's trying to tank. Now you shut your eyes for the final time. Take a last glimpse of the waking world. Oh, wait. My last breath. Got it. I'm a tank and I'm having to stand behind him. Got it. Oh, he went to sleep. Got it. That's not cool.
Not cool at all. How have you been, Izagi? You think this piece of wood is from Hudson? That's a annoying sentiment. Oh god, now we got more. Hey, that's not good. Why don't you just... Yay, we got it back! I owe you all my life. Thank you! And they go to help allies. Zephyr win guide. May you Zephyr win guide! Whoops, hi! Thank you. Here, thank you. I can still reach you. Doo-da, doo-da. Do not come where I'm coming. I guess I could like do some boosting too. See, this is my second tank. I either use them too much or not enough. Uh-oh. Aw, man, are you kidding me? Music? Okay. I can't hear it, but I also have my headset in. Okay. Is that better? Ah, man! Yeah, luckily I control some of it in this little window thing over here. No way, this is almost done. No way. No! I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I am not that good of a tank. Ah, you stubborn. You may have won today, but this is not over. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, Grandma sacrificed herself. Oh my God, that's adorable. Damned fool. Now! No! Please drain her. Say goodnight, Leofin. Give me back my strength. Night-night. Oh! The wide eye watches eternal, and eternal is the sleep it bestows. Please tell me that the bird went down there. I mean, bad guy still, but wow! We finally stopped her. Yes, but we have someone else to worry about. I guess Grandma finally got that well-needed rest, respite, whatever other R words they wanted me to do. Grandma, wake up! Are you all right? And she's smiling. Only she would smile at a time like this. Oh my God. Okay, that was kind of cute. Alright, time to wake up from your nap, Grandma. No relaxing, no more rest, no more respite, no more of the other R words. She's awake! Yay! She's like, uh-oh. I guess Grandma does have a weakness. I guess sleep is her kryptonite. Oh my gosh. Your work is done, Grandma. You did a commendable job as our shield, and now you can lay down your burden. It was thanks to your bravery that I was able to deal the final blow to Leofin. And with the cradle back in our possession, I think we can consider this expedition across the seas to be a success. The Zendu helped us gather the wounded and see them safely off to Ishgard. We couldn't have done it without you. The Netherlings protect allies as fiercely as Gale Cat protecting kittens. The Zendu are moved by your might. You were equally as impressive. I should learn the sun drop dance myself, though I won't strike a figure half as fierce as yours. Grandma can do it. The Zendu seem to have everything well in hand, and Hondalup is luckily eager to see it. Is likely eager to see us. We should return to Ishgard as soon as we can. Wow, I got this done, and if it's not like overly horrible at talking to these people, oh, I thought you went back. I forgot I was in a duty. Thank you. Good night, Reb. Y'all get some sleep. Make Sora go to sleep. You know, that whole don't be the awake one. Be the sleep one. Good night, Pumpkin. Until tomorrow. In the mine of the craft. Or in the craft of the mine. Or in the mine. I was trying to be very cute about it, but I ended up screwing it up anyway. Ah, the heroes of the day have returned. Thanks to your valor, the threat of Leofin posed is no more. What's more, not a single life was lost. More spiders. On behalf of the Temple Knights, allow me to express my utmost gratitude to you all. I'm going to get that. My next thing is to go dream of tiny exploding spiders. And great big cats! Great big kitten cats! I still have my light little one. It's so cute and adorable. You don't owe me anything. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's from Minecraft on Monday. There's a bot out there. After all, it was my fault that the cradle was stolen in the first place, and ultimately my fault that your delegation to Ffxiv turned into a melee. It may be true that our visit to the Sea of Clouds was far from peaceful, but the bond between the Zendu and Temple Knights has only deepened through overcoming mutual adversity. Blessings often take inscrutable forms. And while we know not whether Leofin yet lives, she lives, we do know that she can no longer reach the source of her ill-gotten power, and so we have little more to fear from her. With the crisis behind us, the common folk no longer have aught to fear. We will make known the story of Leofin's schemes and the heroes who worked to foil them, and in time I hope that trust in our order will be restored. The Temple Knights shall continue to build relations with our neighbors for years to come, relations which shall form the foundation for Ishgard's future. We would be honored if we could count you among our allies in this endeavor. Anything you need, simply call upon us. We'll be here. We'll be there. No questions asked. And with that, it's time we returned home. It's been an honor. Bye! We'll be passing through Tuliolo on our way back, Gran'ma. If you have business in those parts, we'd love to speak with you at Zbalyev Tea before setting off. See you soon, hopefully. Come out. Tiny exploding spiders. I had so much fun watching y'all do that. Y'all have no idea. It was great. Away from the walls. Why? Because they can go through the walls. Oh. Okie dokie. And we are going all the way down here. Which means next... Whoops, where am I going? There we go. I was pointed in the wrong direction. Next Tuesday, we are off to... What's left? The melee? I think it's just the melee left. And we have, I think, we have the Reaper, I think, almost ready. Oh, Gran'ma, there you are. I was afraid we wouldn't see you before we left. I'll have to, focus in on that and make certain that I have all the XP I need this time. I was afraid we wouldn't see you before we left. We arrived not long ago and apprised Brakavoo of everything that happened. And this is the longest I've spent away from our village, but even though Tuliolo and Ishgard were like entirely different worlds to me, I was only ever treated with kindness. Yeah, you got that experience the first time you went Ishgard. I did. Sorry. Is anything the matter, Tintoa? Nothing. It's just something I've been thinking about. Our people have always been self-sufficient, but the Ishgardians and the Zendu showed that looking to your neighbor can reveal a way through the harshest difficulties. And you heard, Handelope. The bond between Ishgard and Ffxiv was only made deeper through their shared ordeal. To trust another to such a degree, well, I think it's a goal we should all strive toward. We have at least one friend like that, don't we? She who bent her ears to every note of the narwhal's lullaby without a shade of fear in her eyes? Thank you, Gran'ma, for believing in us, for believing that no matter the outcome, your actions would not be in vain. In so doing, you taught me the worth of fighting alongside allies you can trust. I only protected you as you protected me. Huh. Is that what I did? I honestly don't remember much about that moment. I think I was only acting on instinct. I suppose that's what it means to have faith in your allies. But approaching someone with open arms doesn't mean they'll accept you. The relations between our people and our neighbors have been strained by generations of mistrust, and we must take care to mend them properly. If we can do that and learn to look forward towards the future hand in hand, then there will be no need to use the cradle ever again. People can sleep and dream untroubled and awaken with bright eyes. I want to see those days come to pass. Something's got to happen, like when all these things get together. Me too. And then you and I can finally spend more time together. Right, of course. If we're going to see this future, then we should get back to our village. They'll be overjoyed to see the cradle return. Thank you for everything, Grandma. Next time we meet, may we both have good news to share. Hey! Woohoo! No sleep tutorial! Yay! Which means... hey, let me see if I got anything. I do, but repair first. Bum. I love the music in here. There we go. Okay, how much time we got? We got enough time for me to look and see if this will look good. In pink. Your clothes on, woman. Good grief. Oh. That's pretty friggin' awesome. Alright. I have enough. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to see what that actually looked like. Oh, yeah, no, I don't like the patch. Die. Woman. That? No, that is too much. What does it look like? Can't unselect. Yeah, there we go. Unselect that. Let's see what pink does. No, I don't need more. The red, that's fine because the red actually goes very well with the pink. But I want to see what it looks like. Oh, it's just the cuffs? Okay. I'll leave it at the cuffs. Dye your britches. Okay, now that's a different. To me, it looks like a different shade of pink, albeit very, very slightly. I'll have to leave those as they are. Oh, like another item. And we will do the cuff on that. But she's got knee pads now. That is adorable. Okay, let's see. Hang on. Not meld. I don't want to meld. I want to die. Die, 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 die. Alright. What would look good? It would have to be a flat, though. And I don't want black. What about that red? Oh, no. Oh, oh, that's horrible. Horrible. That's not bad. The wine red. The wine red looks closest to the red that's on the bottom of the coat. And it still gives it enough to where you can see the straps and stuff. That's not bad. At least it's not that tan. Oh, it does have 2 channels. I forgot about that. Yeah, I want to keep the black on those things. Hang on. Let's see what the other one. I don't know what it just died. Oh, you probably can't see it because of the boots. Hang on. I'm gonna have to. Oh, okay. So let's see what dye number 2 does. Oh, it's those. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. Dye 2. Let's see what it dyes. Nope, it does the tan part. That actually isn't bad because then I could like make the pants the same color as that. Where's my woad? Where's my woad? And the woad looks good with the red too. What did I do with my woad? Is anybody in woad search in the chat still left? I have a birthday that I need to sing real quick because it is like 1 minute till 10. I know we had somebody earlier. I just wished a happy birthday. So yeah, I think the woad breeches and the other one. Yeah, out of woad. Yeah, I am out of woad. I don't know how I'm out of woad because woad was like my secondary color. Put your clothes on, woman. Draw the weapon. I want to see what this looks like dyed. It has the red, which is there, and that's not bad, but just out of curiosity. Yep, that's gonna have to happen. I think woad is one that I can buy. Yes, I know it is 10. Okay, so nobody has spoken up, so I know I need to take my medicine. Oh my word! Thank you, darling. Okay, so let's see. Dye 2 woad. Dye pants woad. And that I like. That is perfect. That is. Oh, you have it on too. So there we go. I don't have his hat. That's something completely different. But that's the same coat, right? Just different colors. Of course, he's got the orange. Nice, very nice. Okay, it's 10:01. I'm out of here. Tomorrow we will be back. I was going to say next week. I'll be back with more Smuggler, with Star Wars: The Old Republic at 7 o'clock. We're going to continue on with that until we are done with the complete origin story and the companion story. So we've still got a little ways to. You big goofball. I love you. We have a ways to go. So. Oh, Grandma just. So I hope to see you back then, but we will get to the Reaper, which is the melee one, on next Tuesday when we do this. I love both of y'all. Oh my God, you are like each side of my heart, and I'm like in the middle. Y'all just like keep me full of love. So yeah, so I hope to see you back tomorrow night, and since no one spoke up, guess I'm not singing the happy birthday song, and that's okay. Because I have spoken and used my voice enough tonight. It's time to do the crafting of the mind. So, peace out. Keep doing your bull. Have a great night. Dream sweet. Bye, guys.